everybody? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Last night on stream, of course, we were doing some ranked games in the Jade Room, and folks, you might not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like right now. We're doing a third, second pattern right now, but let me tell you this. If we did that for the rest of our lives, we would literally rank up into the #1 player on the leaderboard, okay? Folks, we're headed back into the Jade Room today, and as we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Zhong lately, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Gam Armon writes, I've only had Mahjong in my life for maybe a couple months, and I already know you con on sight, no hesitation. 27 updudes to the left? Are you kidding me? Okay, here's what I'm going to say about that, okay? You lose some Mahjong players to the dark side, and that's just a casualty that we didn't need to accept in the ranked lobbies. Just kidding. No, a con is like extremely fun to do in the game, so I totally get it. I will say this, and it's like throwing a wet blanket over the confetti or whatever, but it's like usually con, I hate to say this. I wish I could tell you that con is correct, but like usually con is not correct. So hopefully, you know, in these 1,000 videos that we've uploaded onto the channel, I've been able to at least illustrate a tiny bit of when con is correct versus when it's incorrect. I wouldn't necessarily say on site is correct, but I would say with a little discernment, if you're already in Tenpai, if you've got a banger of a hand, then YOLO slamming is not a bad idea whatsoever. Folks, it's not a bad hand. We got one copy of the Dora. There's maybe a 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence somewhere in this hand. I don't really think that there is. I don't love this 7-9 shape either, if I'm going to be honest with you. Would love to upgrade that into a double-sided weight. Okay, if you're going to hand me 1,000,000 pairs, I'm going to take 1,000,000 pairs. Me at the farmer's market. Okay, that's huge. And then I'm just going to pawn a 1 of bamboo or a 2 of bamboo. It's all, this hand is on site. Folks! What does that mean? I don't know. This is the Tenpai is on site. We're going to pawn for the Tenpai. Folks, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. And no, your eyes are not deceiving you. Holy Bursch. Welcome to Ellie, Jeremy C, Tin TT, and Alex N. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I sincerely appreciate it. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as a shout out like you're hearing right now. A whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents, which is what I think people might be signing up for. And you're like, oh, Yusong, what's your Riichi Mahjong strategy documents? Okay, let me show you one of them, okay? And you're like, one of them? Yeah, that's right. I've written multiple Riichi Mahjong strategy documents. They're I was like doing a little. Oh no, hang on. I gotta log into the game a little bit. Hang on. I'm gonna just press the auto run button. I was like just like scrolling to a random page. You don't have to put your faith in Genbutsu, Greg. However, you can still use some elite ball knowledge. They cut a 1 of circles early, followed by a 3 of circles. So like just like stuff like that. If you wanted to read some Mahjong strategy, but there's a little sauce on it, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be dry like an academic textbook. It's gonna have a little flavor. It's gonna have a little, I mean, dare I say humor? Or just the ramblings of someone who has lost their mind in the Jade Room clearly like 300 games ago. So if you're interested in that, and like, I've written all of these tips in media res, right? Like, I've written all these tips during the videos themselves. We just rawned, by the way. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty pog. But if you ever wanted to read them wholesale and just absorb it all at once, Patreon's the place to get the get the PDF. So thank you so much to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Again, they give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and it's the best way to support me. So I sincerely appreciate it. Folks, Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? I said folks first. I meant to say Yusong. So, but you know what? It might make sense that I'm stumbling over my words because of what I'm about to say next. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Cracks, knuckles. Folks, I gotta rant a little bit, okay? I've been trying to... What? I mean, it's good enough for me. I could wait one turn to see if I can get, like, Pinfu on top, but this is Riichi All Simples Red 5 on the 3rd discard. Like, this is exuding a lot of aura right now. You know what I mean? As the kids say, I'm aura farming and Tenpai maxed. We would have immediately had the Pinfu. But that's just also, like, right now we have Riichi All Simples Red 5. We could have had Riichi Pinfu Red 5 and maybe All Simples, you know what I mean? Had we waited one turn, which, I don't think is right. We can even look at the Maka review, East 2 Insta Riichi. I don't think it's right, because that 2-3 wait, we could still just get the 1 of characters as well, and that doesn't, that wouldn't give us all simples either. So 3 Han hand versus a 3 Han hand. I'm okay with the position that I'm in right now. And you know what? I like that a lot of 3 of characters are getting discarded. If all 4 copies of the 3 of characters are thrown, then everybody at the table knows that I'm not waiting with a 3/4. They might feel a little bit more confident in discarding a 2 of characters. So there's some like weird, unintentional good things that could happen with the discard. So hopefully variance helps us out a little bit here. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game? Folks, I've been trying to exercise more. So you know, it's been good. This week, genuinely, my mental health is bricked up right now, okay? Which, Yusong, if your mental health was genuinely good, you wouldn't refer to it as being bricked up. Okay, I understand, and you're right. You're honestly right there. But, I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. Like, the way I'm exercising, by the way, this is awesome. We cut a 2 and then we cut an 8. We're not waiting with a 3/4. We're not waiting with a 6/7. We've set an inadvertent Suji trap for the 5 of Bambinos. So hopefully we get someone, you know, unsuspecting. One of these unsuspecting fools deals in with a, and I say that, you know, lovingly, of course, but hopefully someone deals in with a 5 of bamboo as a result. And we're giving other people a lot of time too. Like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to curse myself or anything, or, you know, comedic timing myself into oblivion. But yeah, someone else could just call Riichi. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be, right? Because we see all 4 copies of the Dora. No one has any Dora in their hand. And then the most that Left Lord could have is 1 red 5. You know what I mean? They could have Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, mixed triple sequence. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they can only have 1 Han in their hand or whatever, but I'm saying, like, at least all the value is gone. By the way, the early bird gets the worm. The early Riichi gets the Ron. And this is a manga. This is just straight up a Mangan. We hit an Oradora for the 4th Han there, and so we get 8,000 points, and Left Lord, they also bet 1,000 of their points to call that Riichi. So we get our Riichi stick back, and we get Left Lord's Riichi stick. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Left Lord's having the worst day of their life. They're crashing out to their YouTube audience right now, and I understand. We've all been there. We've absolutely all been there. I can't pretend like I'm any better than you, and I know that one day you'll be standing over me as you twist the knife. It's a very graphic thing to say, but it's absolutely true. Mahjong comes for us all, you know? Dora's the green dragon. I love that. I absolutely love that. Hopefully we get to draw into another one. I've been exercising. Folks, they don't tell you this about exercising. It makes you tired. And I'm obviously saying that facetiously because, like, I knew that spending calories or whatever would make you more tired. I'm pissed off. I'm genuinely like, how does anybody do this? How does anybody do this with any regularity? Oh, Yusong, it gives you more energy. Does it now? Could really use some of that energy, because this morning, I'm going to tell you the reason why I've been exercising lately. And, like, again, it's not because I want to get swole. It's not because I want a six-pack. It's literally for the mental health benefits of it all. I could not care less. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess it'd be nice to have chiseled abs or whatever. I guess that's okay. There's worse things that could happen to you, right? But I'm really just doing it to try to, you know, fight against the depression and anxiety to a more meaningful degree. Lately, I've been exercising by pure chance. And what do you mean by that, Yusong? So lately, I've been waking up at like 6:30 a.m., which, by the way, I'm not saying, oh, it's the earliest that anyone's ever woken up. Of course not. Of course not. I don't have kids. I don't have to get anyone ready for school. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very privileged thing to just randomly wake up at, you know, 6:30 a.m. and you're not late for anything. But, oh, by the way, this hand is awesome. This hand is awesome. I call Riichi on anything. I call Pawn on the Green Dragon for sure, and I call Riichi on literally effing anything. You know what? Frick it. We ball. I'm just going to keep the 3 of circles as a slightly safer tile to that 6 of bamboo. Again, you know, 3s and 7s are safer than 4s and 6s, just in general. I mean, this could still deal into a lot of double-sided weights, but at least if we deal into a 1-2, it's not all simples. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to keep the 9 of bamboo as my absolute safe tile. So this is looking great for us. It's ride or die on the green dragon, by the way. If we don't get the green dragon, we probably have to fold. If we do, we're never folding in our entire lives. So it's based on literally one and only one tile. A crossheart is going to pawn, or excuse me, they're going to chi. They get to use the red 5 in their hand. And good players, keep in mind, pawn and chi to get into tenpai. So Left Lord, they cut a 4 of characters. Their ending weight cannot be with a 2 and a 3 of characters, right? So I'm going to cut the 1 of characters. They could have a double pair weight like we had last time, but we saw a lot of copies of the 1 of characters already thrown. So luckily, that's not what they're going for. If I see a green dragon, I still have to pawn. Right, look.
Is this a Yakuman? Why did you pause? This doesn't seem like a Yakuman. And Riichi Mahjong happens to us all, right, Lord? I'm sorry. Like, I honestly, in a way, I caused this. Because I caused the spark to be lit in Left Lord's eyes. Now they're out for revenge. Count of Monte Cristo style. And now you're suffering the price. But, like, also, kind of a little bit of a spicy tile there. I'm not trying to say anything. Like, I was about to cut a spicy tile, too, but... only if we drew into the green dragon. So this hand is kind of okay. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. If the stars align, okay, the stars might be aligning. Okay, and it's not that bad. We need a 5th shape somewhere, but we have a 7 of circles and a 7 of characters. It's not going to be that bad. If I draw into a 1 or a 3 of bamboo, holy moly. This is good now? Riichi Mahjong is actually good now? Here's the thing. If I pawn this Southwind, wow, this is gross. This is gross. I'm going to cut a 7 of characters. Left Lord's going for a half flush in the something suit, but it's definitely not the circle suit, right? So 7 of circles is at least a safe tile for the player on our left. Yeah, and they're kind of feeling the heat right now. They're not flushing in the suit of the door. That's fine. I'm not saying that's a bad play, but they can't use the door, and that's what kind of stinks. So they're going for bamboo tiles. Huge, it's a little bit of a stinker for yours truly. Because I need bamboo tiles, and Left Lord, if they draw into them, I don't think they're going to discard them, or they're not going to be happy to. So the nut draw for us is a 3 of bamboo. Again, not super, super likely. If I draw into it, I probably don't call Riichi or anything. I'm just happy to mix triple sequence, 1 Dora, and then maybe winning on the seat wind as well. That's a Mongon, and it's a pretty, like, unseen... just like a cheetah lying in the grass kind of tenpai, you know what I mean? It's like a hidden threat, so we don't even need to call Riichi if we draw into a 3 of bamboo. I chi into the 3 of bamboo as well, just to confirm our Sanshoku, right? If these sets weren't complete, you would never catch me dead calling chi right now. But because this chi literally finishes Sanshoku, I'm much, much more happier to chi. Otherwise, it's just a little too antsy. Oh, we might get mixed triples. Like, I don't like that. I'm more of a guaranteed Greg, if you know what I mean. That's the type of gamer that I am. I am in Tenpai right now. Let's count our chickens before they hatch. Seat wind, 1 Dora, mixed triple sequence open. So it's only 3 Han. Look, we could probably still fold if we really needed to. Oh, man. And then the Riichi gets called by the player across from us. And then Level, you're probably in Tenpai right now. But this is a pretty safe tile. This is not... Oh, my God. I am in Tenpai right now. It's 3 Han. It's not a bad 3 Han, by the way. I think our mini points are okay. What is this? 3 Han 40 if we Ron someone? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, at least it's not us. But now Left Lord's breathing down our neck. They're one hand away from basically... overtaking us for first. What are they? Majoro McQueen, as the duty of dignity calls, kicks in. Look, it's a little bit of a dated reference, but it's also not that dated. People are still rocking Uma Musume every single day of the week, so it's still evergreen. Folks, this is why I've been exercising lately, and I don't know why this has been happening. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. Usually I wake up at like 7:30 a.m., so it's not that big of a difference, but I wake up without an alarm, just raw dog, circadian rhythm. I'm like up, and I'm like, well, there's nothing to do. So I'm not even like, oh, I gotta motivate myself. I'm on that grind set. I gotta motivate myself to exercise. Well, I'm like, there's nothing to do to fill this time. And so spitefully, and I'm like, well, this is boring as hell. I might as well go run on the treadmill for a little bit. So I'll run on the treadmill, 3 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking until it's about like 20 minutes. And by the way, sometimes it's more of a 2 minutes of running and like 3 minutes of walking. You know what I mean? You gotta just let the tiles guide you. And by that, I mean, if your bones are tired, you don't gotta, I mean, if you're preparing for a marathon, maybe push yourself or something, but I'm not. I'm literally just like being chilling. I'm literally just like chilling by myself right now. So what is this? What is this? I want 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence again. I don't know if I'm getting like highway blindness from the last hand, but 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence here goes hard. I can never discard this tile. It's red 5 and it is the Dora, which is a little bit of a stinker. You know what I mean? It's way too valuable to discard. We might end up throwing our pair of the 5s. It just really depends on what we draw. And I just want to say, I give this hand like a 20% chance to actually win. This is not very good. We're 7 tiles in and we're still kind of cobbling together shapes. So it's not great. At least we still have some safe tiles to fold with. If anybody else, see, this is a fricked up thing. I'm not allowed to chi there. I mean, I could chi there, but it's just not very good. Oh my god, I'm cutting 3 of characters because nothing else sparks that much joy in my hand right now. Had I had a 2 of characters, I would have chi'd to confirm this on Shoku, but I don't know. I just don't like how antsy some of these calls would be. Okay, we draw into a 5-6. This is genuinely awesome. I think I'm gonna give up on my mixed triple sequence meme dream. And I'm just going to go Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Dora. There's a certain charm to that. You know what I mean? There's a certain je ne sais quoi. Okay, a crosser with the Riichi. And that's where the 20% figure came from. I just like, my hand is a little too far away. So, and then people in the Jade Room, no ball. You know what I mean? So, like, someone's going to get to Tenpai, and it's probably not going to be me. It might be me. Okay, I'll tell you this much right now. If I draw into 2 of characters, I'm YOLO slamming. Riichi, Red 5, Dora. Oh my god. That's so good. And we get to end on a double-sided weight. That's probably, and I hate to say it, the kiss of death. I'm not cutting a tile that's close to the door. Are you nuts? They could have a 4-5 in their hand very easily, and it's more likely that they're keeping a 4-5 to begin with. Oh, it's the worst day of my life. You're gonna hate this, folks. You're actually gonna hate this. I'm huge folding right now. I'm fold maxing and coward pilled. All the 2 of bamboos are gone, by the way, so no one can be waiting with a 2-3. They could have a double pair weight on the 1 of bamboo, but yeah, left lord is probably running out of safe tiles as well, so they're willing to risk it. I'm willing to risk it. We might be able to get back into Tenpai, but it's like a real long shot. How do I feel about this 9 of characters? Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about it now. There were 3 7s visible and 3 8s visible, so I was like kind of willing to flirt with death a little bit there, but you love seeing when a tile is absolutely genbutsu, which means like certified safe. I'm gonna cut the 1 of circles. They're not waiting with a 2-3. Is there any world where I get into Tenpai? Probably not. 6 of characters being safe. I mean, it hurts a little bit, right? Knowing that we could have kept on to played a little bit more aggressive maybe, but I'm not crying over spilled tiles or anything. I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I'm feeling pretty okay about it. If it necessitates pushing the 3 of characters, that doesn't send me into Tenpai. No, it absolutely does not. And that also does not get me into Tenpai. So what do I discard? I discard a tile that was like the most recently discarded. Nothing is recently discarded. Oh, Rubber Raggy. I'm gonna cut 8 of him. Waiting for a 6 and a 9. By the way, if you wanted me to cut the 6 of bamboo, we would have dealt in. Handwritten apologies in the comment section down below. Thank you very much. So I'm just like spitefully running in the mornings because I literally got nothing better to do. What is this hand? What is this? What is this? It's not 13 orphans. We're way too far from 13 orphans. We have value, right? 1 red 5, 1 Dora. Nut draw is what? East wind followed by west wind. Oh my god, he's losing it, folks. He's absolutely losing it. And then I'll do my like my extracurricular exercise, which is the nerdiest way to describe it, and I do just some jumping jacks. I'll do some jumping jacks. And then people always seem surprised when I say that. I do them in the dark. Because I'm like, I don't want to open the blinds so that other people can see me doing jumping jacks. What am I, some kind of exhibitionist? No, of course not. And then people in real life have said to me, Yusong, why don't you turn on the lights? I don't want the overhead lights. I don't mean to judge super hard right now, but I don't want the overhead lights on while I'm in the morning? No, thank you. Check, please, you know? Okay, a lot of 2 of circles are being discarded. This 1-3 shape is looking a lot worse. That 5-6 shape goes oingo boingo, dare I say it. I know I'm tearing up the 1-3 shape. We could still draw into a good tile, but I have a sneaking suspicion that both of these tiles are going to get discarded, so let's see what happens. That is the Dora tile. I don't think I can make a valid hand, though. I just don't think that I can make a valid hand. But if I don't pawn here, then what the F am I actually doing? That's an amazing question. I don't know what I'm doing either. So our nut draw right now is what? 7 of bamboo, and then I slam Riichi like no one's business. 7 of bamboo, and it's a welcome to the thumbnail kind of a moment. 7 of bamboo, and Mahjong's the greatest game that has ever been created in the history of the planet. I'll do some push-ups, and I'll do some sit-ups. And then for the rest of the day, I'm like tired. Thank God I don't have any like kids depending on me, because I'm like, ooh, okay. This is kind of freaky now. 4 of characters goes hard. I would start pawning. This is a freaking nightmare, folks. They call Riichi. I mean, I have a lot of the Dora, so I know that they're not like I know they're not holding a lot of the Dora. It's my dealer seat. Oh. It's my dealer seat, and I'll cry if I want to. I think I'm going to fold here. Unironically, you're going to go ahead and boo me. Absolutely go ahead and boo me. I think the fold here is quite good. East 4 folding. I think it's genuinely good. What are we going to do? Our ending weight is most likely bad. We're either on a single, like, gut shot for the 7. Okay, don't look at that. Don't look at, avert your eyes from the screen right now. Nobody's allowed to watch the video anymore. That's so unlikely, by the way. And we would have had to skip through a minefield. So you got jokes, huh, Yostar? Huh? You got jokes. You're a little bit of a funny character, are you, Yostar? A little bit of a cosmic jester, are you? How wonderful, how droll, and how humorous. Thank you. Thank you, Yostar. I'm gonna do the jumping jacks with the overhead lights. And then, like, I'm tired now. Imagine if, like, I had a child that needed to get to school. I'd be like, no, you're not, buddy. I'm sorry, but I don't have any energy to bring you to school. That's why I'm not a parent. I just don't have that dog in me. The dog of, like, I don't know, wanting to raise the next generation. Okay, Rylord also calls Riichi. I'm pretty sure I'm never allowed to cut this to a bamboo. Like, they called Riichi with the 3 a bamboo. It could come from a 3-3-4 shape. Like, this is a nightmare blunt rotation, and also just, like, a nightmare scenario to be in. What am I going to discard? Amazing question. I mean, we know that the 6 of characters is safe, and I only have to make 1 more discard. I hope I'm not tempted, yeah, by any sort of, like, wackadoodle tempai right now. No. And if I don't have to, then I absolutely will not. And we're out of there. What is happening? Okay, no, we're almost out of there. Left Lord, please. I mean, if you want to deal in ruining your life, if you want to deal into Right Lord, that would actually be perfect. Oh, it's okay. They're playing safe. They're absolutely playing safe. Right Lord and Tenpai. So what were we scared of throwing? They did come from a 2-3-3 shape, right? So that we were very, very scared about throwing a 2 and a 5 there. And then the 2 and the 5 would have also dealt in there. Or I don't know. They were waiting on 1-4-7. They were waiting on 2-5. It was a spicy situation, folks. Definitely me when I'm sitting across from Sean Evans and they're asking me really good interview questions. Definitely a spicy situation. So, like, I'm pissed because I'm like, I'm tired. I don't know how people, like, exercise and then go to work. It is, like, truly, like, unfathomable to me. And then, like, they don't tell you this about exercising either. And of course they do. I'm being facetious, but, like, your body hurts. Your body hurts for, like, it's like it hurts for the rest of the day as well. Left Lord with what can only be described as the weirdest pawn of all time. I mean, I don't know what they're going for. Maybe all triplets. Maybe they got a white dragon, green dragon, red dragon in their hand somewhere. I don't even like this. I can still accept a 4 and a 7 of characters just fine. I think that the 3 of characters is a little redundant. I really want to see, like, 6 of bamboo or 8 of bamboo. Either of those would go hard. And then you're probably asking me, Yusong, how do you make this hand valid? It's Pinfu, baby. It's always been Pinfu. So Pinfu with the Dora is... Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora is probably the name of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 shapes in our hand. I'm just going to cut my dangerous tiles now and keep a safe tile for later. I know that the green dragon might be the thing that Left Lord needs the most right now. But I would still rather keep that around than a like a 6 of circles or anything. This is a little bit scary. I genuinely don't have any idea what you're going for. By the way, Master 1-star, let's do it. It's tough. Genuinely tough. A crossguard, I believe that you were a Saint level player. Saint level, it's 2-star as well. Okay. They're not holding any punches. We get drawn to a triplet of the 9 of characters now. Unfortunately, it's no longer possible to get a triplet of the 9 of circles. 2 of them are already discarded. But 9 of characters triplet could still go hard here. Right Lord, you might be going for a flush in the bamboo suit. I don't really think so. But we should at least open our eyes to that possibility. And okay, here we go. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai with a really nice hand. I might not even call Riichi here. I might just Pinfu Red 5 Dora to keep the game moving along and to just truly, like, destroy someone. You know what I mean? Left Lord, do you have triple triplets? A 1 pawned up on all 3 suits? No, you do not. And that's great news for us. But this is weird. This could just be all triplets. I don't think this is a half outside hand or anything. It could still be that. Oh, if it is, then I might deal in with the 9. Pinfu Red 5 Dora versus Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. How? It's a game of inches right now. Oh, I genuinely don't know whether or not to Dama 10 this. Or to just YOLO send. I don't hate the YOLO send, but like let's look back at that with the engine afterwards. South 1 Dama 10 versus Riichi. Because I think if I don't call Riichi here, 4 of characters comes out like... I mean, if a crosser draws into another one, I think it for sure comes out. Right Lord is not folding. Oh my god, left Lord has like... Do you have a Yakuman? Oh no. Do you have all terminals? That's a Yakuman, by the way. You can't have any honor. You can't have any winds or dragons, but all terminals is a Yakuman. Rutro Regi. What just happened? You just dealt into the 2 of us. The left Lord had all triplets. They were waiting on the white dragon, which is what we were which we kind of called out earlier in the game. I was so scared for a second that they had it. And we got an Oradora. I mean, the Oradora, it would have been like a 7,700 point hand versus an 8,000 point hand. So that 1 extra Han doesn't even mean that much to us. Holy frick, a crosser just got obliterated. I need to see what across Lord dealing. I wonder what they had that they wanted to push that situation. It seemed pretty dicey, but I don't know. I'm just a guy calling Riichi. I don't presume to know what's best for everyone in any given situation. Not a bad hand, right? We can accept the Dora, which is the 2 of circles. We got a red 5. We might run it back, Riichi Pinfu style. It's pretty good. My Weird Al Yankovic parody of Oppa Gangnam Style. Made that joke 30... Yusong, that's the 30th time you've brought Oppa Pinfu Style to show and tell? Okay, you got me. So, and then like another thing, and I know it's like boo-hoo. Like, trying to get... I'm not even trying to get into shape, just like trying to not be sad all the time. That's the truth. But it's like, they don't tell you this either. I need to, like, I need to buy more food now. Because I'm, like, hungry all the time. Like, before when I wasn't exercising, I could just get away with eating, like, a Trader Joe's salad for lunch. And I'd be like, yum, yum, yum. I'm full now. I'm done. I'm full. This was great, Trader Joe's. Thank you so much for this experience. Should have cut the 1 of circles. I'm probably going all simples here. I don't know. We could draw into 2 of circles still, and that would be tight. In which case, we would not go all simples. But I don't know. It's a little freaky right now. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. Okay, never mind. Fold mixed triple sequence is more like it. We're definitely going to try to fold now. Northwind? Come on. There's no freaking shot they're waiting on the Northwind. So I'm like buying more snacks. I have like 3 miserable boxes of granola bars and like carrots in the fridge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Being an adult. Like, oh my god. I know it's like so obnoxious and people are like, DAE adulting stinks, but like Okay, left Lord dealing into, or right Lord dealing into left Lord there. Ipatsu stuff. This is gonna hurt. This is like 7,700 points, right? This is what we could have had we not called Riichi on the last round. And the game is over, and I get second. Oh my god, I was playing so well, too. I was playing so well. That's really unlucky. And then also, but this is kind of like a nice comeback story, right? Left Lord, on the brink of the Shadow Realm after I had run them, but then just like huge haymaker hands for the rest of the game. Yeah, it's certainly one way to come back into a game of Riichi Mahjong. I'm just like, look, I know there's no presidential elections to be God or whatever. All I'm saying is, if I was elected, I would make it so that you would be your healthiest version just from Doritos and like Mountain Dew. I don't mean to sound 12-year-old boy, but like, and I don't even drink Mountain Dew, but I'm just saying like, that's unfair. That's a real sicko move that you did, such that, hang on, what happened here? We called Riichi. East 2 Insta Riichi. Do they like this? They love the Riichi. I mean, they're okay with the Riichi. 53 to 42. But Riichi is like considerable at least, you know? So I don't hate it. And then left Lord with the Riichi. I would never chase with this. I would genuinely never chase with this. It's not bad. It's like Riichi all simple 7 pairs. Ooh, it's 6,400 points if you run. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Yeah, I didn't think that Maka would be that excited about the Riichi either. Riichi setting a Suji trap is also kind of nice for the 1 of circles. Wow, Maka's diabolical, even though you wouldn't get all simples. I don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate the Riichi there. And I'm glad that at least our 2 tile weight, you know, slightly statistically more likely actually gets it this time. Justice prevails, maybe? Justice prevails? East 3, pushing mixed triple sequence. Was it this? Yeah, so something weird happened here. We're definitely playing mixed triple sequence mode. The pawn has got to be correct, right? Like, it's an unequivocally correct kind of a situation. 89, it's on site. And then someone calls Riichi or something stupid here, and then the Riichi gets called. And now Left Lord calls Chi, and they're okay with this. It's a one-chance tile. We see 3 copies of the 7 of bamboo. It's less likely that they're waiting with a 6-7 in their hand. Oh, plus this is safe. Oh, I guess I'm scared for Left Lord waiting with a 6 and a 7. And then they actually run off of the 7 of bamboo, which is effing diabolical work, by the way. Oh my god. Is this Chi even that good? Like, the Riichi gets called. Oh, they love the Chi. You just get to be in Tenpai. Wow. Okay, and that's not that bad. And, like, a Suji trap has been set for you. Okay. Okay. East 4 folding. Now, that could refer to anything. When was the first stone cast? Okay, there's the Riichi. I'm out of here. And Maka loves it. The teacher loves it, by the way. You forgot to assign extra homework today, teacher. And the teacher loves it, by the way. The teacher has no regard for the Dora. I love that. We're fold maxing here. Our hand is just too far away from Tenpai. And our Tenpai is ass if we get it. I hate to say it, but it's either one copy left, or just a single tile wait on the 7 of bamboo. I know we drew it twice, but that's like not correct. This one, I didn't even know whether or not to call Riichi here. What did you think? They did not want the smoke. And I honestly hear you. I hear you on that one. I hear you. There was something in my heart that was like, don't call Riichi here. And I don't know why. It's Pinfu red 5 door. It's just 3 Han. But it's a game of inches, my friend. And it's such a nice, like, 4 just passed, maybe. I don't know what the thinking is here. Can someone smarter than me in the comment section tell me? But I'm so happy. I'm, like, genuinely so proud of myself that the spidey senses were just a little bit right here. Maybe, okay, so you're going to see some speculation in the LibreOffice document right now. Words that have never been uttered in the English language, by the way. Okay. 65. You did great today. You did great today. Maybe in a game of inches where everyone's score is pretty close, you can afford to Dama-ten a 3 Han hand. Like, I don't know if I can glean what I'm supposed to glean from this situation. If someone's smarter than me, either in the comment section or more Pog, the Discord, or even both, honestly, both. I'm greedy for those analytics, baby. Both would be great. So I'm gaming right now. And then what happened here? Wow, the kiss of death. Truly the kiss of death. There is nothing good to discard. And sometimes you just lose it all. Sometimes you just lose it all. Oh my god. Did they like the pawn? I'm like dubious about this pawn. This is just 2 Han, maybe 3 Han if you get the white dragon, and the weight is not good. You can fold here. White dragon is okay, and you have 2 copies of this. I don't know. Would I have folded this hand? You're in Tenpai, but I don't want to cut this either. It's so close to the Dora tile. Like, people are going to want to keep their 6s and 7s. This is a little dicey, I'm not going to lie to you. But, you know, maybe something aggressive play style. There's nothing wrong with that. Across our dealer. Okay, and that's kind of all that we needed to look at for today's game. But I thought that we played great. Second place is second place is second place. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, we genuinely have the Waluigi pattern infinity times over. I don't even want to make a comment on this, because I'm scared that the second that I sit back with a smug expression, Yoshar's going to smite me with the fury of 1,000 suns. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like the Jong, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which, again, is the best way to support me. Thank you so much to everyone who joined the Patreon. And thank you to everyone who's been supporting me on Patreon. It means the world to me. Those are real fungible dollars. Thank you so much. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.